Hello learners. In this session, we will be learning more about World Wide Web. Let's see the contents of this session. They are searching the www, web access using web browser, and locating information on the web. So let's begin with searching. A search engine is a web server you can visit to query a remote database of information about web pages. Although search engines operate in many ways, essentially they compare your keywords to those it has in massive database. That database is growing all the time as new web pages are added to web servers around the world. The search results are usually in order of how closely they meet your keywords expressed as a percentage. Note, when searching it is better not to use capital letters and spaces are required. If you do a search on one word, that's called a keyword in the language of the internet. Adding more keywords to the search make it more specific. Example, instead of just art, try modern art. Here are some common ways to restrict or target your searches. The exact phrase. That means place quotations around the keywords like Australian wildlife will find occurrences of the words Australian and wildlife beside each other in the specified order. The next is all of the words. Just use two or three keywords together without quotation marks or place an and between your keywords, example Australian and wildlife. In other words, all of the words. The next is any of the words. Place or between your keywords to find sites containing Australian or wildlife or both. In other words, any of the words. Note that these top 3 search expressions are probably the ones you will use most. Obviously, first is the most restrictive search, while second finds more links, and the third, the most links. Now, web access using web browser. When a user follows the URL of a web page from a particular website, the web browser retrieves the necessary content from the website's web server and then displays the page on the user's device. A web browser is not the same thing as a search engine, though the two are often confused. A search engine is a website that provides links to other websites. However, to connect to a website server and display its web pages, a user must have a web browser installed. Let's learn about locating information on the web. Most information is found on the internet by utilizing search engines. Search engines are especially helpful when you don't know the URL of a website but need to find it. Simplify your search terms. Some engines include stop words in their searches. These are frequently used words such as prepositions, conjunctions, and articles, which mean that you will end up with more pages in your search results than you need. So it's usually best to eliminate stop words from your internet searches. Next such suggestion is to use quotation marks. Enclosing a search term within quotation marks prompts the search engine to search for that specific word or phrase. Moving forward, vary your search engine. No search engine is perfect and they all have different blind spots. Using specific keywords, making your keywords as specific as possible will help your search engine to track down the information that you want.